ओके सो फर्स्टली कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस टू द टीम प्रोमो रिलीज़ हो गया है, बहुत ही पसंद आया लोगों को. सो फर्स्टली प्रभास आपसे शुरू करना चाहूँगी. व्हेन यू मेक अ फिल्म, एक अलग ही आपका बाहुबली के बाद में ऑरा क्रिएट हो गया है. पीपल आर लविंग यू नॉट जस्ट ईयर एंड वर्ल्ड वाइड, हर जगह आपको बहुत ज़्यादा पसंद किया जाता है. बट व्हेन इट कम्स टू अ फिल्म, व्हाट्स मोर एक्सपेरिमेंटल फॉर यू? Is it the kind of work you are doing, or is it the kind of character you are playing?
The first part will be, I think, sometimes acting also, but I think the scripts you select is the toughest part because only that decides your fate. So yeah, I don't know how American selects so many varieties and still makes blockbusters. So I think scripts are the toughest part.
Right.
मैं इन्हीं की कंटिन्यूटी में एक सवाल पूछना चाहूँगी. आपने कहा कि स्क्रिप्ट का सिलेक्शन बहुत मुश्किल होता है. क्या आपको ये प्रेशर बाहुबली की सक्सेस के बाद ज़्यादा फील होता है?
बाहुबली के बाद bigger stress, but before also it's the same. Yeah, now the pressure is a little more. Like before it was only Telugu film. Now it is like it's like we don't know what Bengali people like, what Punjabi like, everything.
Okay.
Bahubali has become the biggest Indian film to have the maximum listing, and your film Saho was highly accepted in the entire north. So that's like back to back two big huge hits. So can we say that you are finally we have a pan India superstar whose movies have worked everywhere?
I never said the word it, so but I'm lucky after Bahubali, Saho commercially did well, and especially the north accepted. We made some mistakes, yes, but yeah, still the north. I saw some lot of press people and like a lot of you praise the film also. I saw in the theaters and all. Thanks a lot for that, and yeah, more than any part of the country, I think Saho was more accepted now.
पूजा, आपसे जानना चाहूँगी, हाउ मच एक्सपेरिमेंटल यू वेर व्हेन इट कम्स टू जैसे कि शो, अगर फिल्म की बात की जाए तो फिल्म 70s का जो वाइब है वो दे रही है. तो हाउ मच एक्सपेरिमेंटल यू वेर विथ योर लुक्स, क्योंकि वो वाइब देना है ऑडियंसेस को.
आई फील लाइक पहले तो डायरेक्टर के साथ मैंने सैट डाउन और डिस्कस किया कि उनके माइंड में प्रेरणा कैसे देखती है, क्योंकि हर एक डायरेक्टर के माइंड में एक रहता है कि ये कैरेक्टर ऐसे उन्होंने सोच के लिखा है कि ये ऐसे होगी. तो आई फील मैं अपना नोट्स लेकर आई लाइक अ गुड स्टूडेंट कमिंग टू स्कूल फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम. आई केम लाइक, ओ बट सर डोंट यू थिंक लाइक शी शुड बी लाइक दिस, शी शुड, एंड ही काइंड ऑफ मेड मी रियलाइज दैट प्रेरणा वाज फॉर हिम. And I feel like sometimes it's very important to not let the era take over your emotion also. It's not just a fashion show, it's about the emotions that she's going through. And sometimes she can be mentally as progressive as a 2022 kind of girl. So we worked on the character more than internally rather than externally to inward. So we kind of worked on who she was and then what the vision is. क्योंकि ये जो फिल्म है काफ़ी I would say it's like a fantasy way of showing the imagery is very, I mean, so you would be a better person to talk about it. But the images are very beautiful. We wanted to show some people something new, something fresh, which is why so I think you should talk about it, how you feel about it.
Coming to the characters, Vikramaditya and Prerna, like to understand the characters, first of all, you need a lot of emotional maturity towards the characters. Because what they are going
center look please.
So what they are going through, and to understand every aspect of pain or happiness or anything within their characters and everything, we need a lot of emotional maturity into it. So for that to understand, we went through like a lot of discussions, and like I was suggesting some rooms, and Pooja was like, as she said, she made a notes out of it, and we were doing workshops on top of it, and all that helped a lot in understanding the characters. Like while I was discussing with them, it's a process of me also understanding more about the characters, and particularly coming to Vikramaditya's character, it's so in depth because these kind of characters we don't see in real life to compare or to understand it, because somebody who reads your palm and who can clearly see it as a picture of your past and present and everything. We haven't seen anybody like that in real life. So playing that character would definitely take a lot of effort, a lot of understanding, because any small detail which goes here and there might miscommunicate to the audience. So for that, like Sir said, we had to go through multiple discussions and everything. And like towards the end, it's all about like we three people there understanding it, okay, and it is working out and everything and going forward. So it was working on that.
Well, प्रभास सर, आई वुड ऑल्सो वांट टू आस्क यू, अभी जो फिल्म है वो वर्ल्ड वाइड बहुत अच्छा काम कर रही है. वेल, इट्स अ पैन इंडिया फिल्म, ऑब्वियसली वर्ल्ड वाइड बहुत अच्छे से काम करेगी, बट सिंस दिस फिल्म इज़ शॉट इन यूरोप, मैं आपसे जानना चाहूँगी किसी फैन से एनकाउंटर हुआ है आप दोनों का ही वहाँ पर?
We've encountered many people used to come us for a picture with him.
Right.
So yeah, like you're talking about the Indians who are in Europe.
Yeah.
We definitely met someone. We gave pictures.
And
So many times, I remember I was walking down Oxford Street in London, and up the Oxford Street is like packed. And I was walking with my mom, and suddenly I heard Pooja, and I just, because it just sounded so strange, I turned back, and they were foreigners, and they were like, oh my god, we watch your movies, we see your films, and it's so heartwarming when you see that. Mujhe to chodo, my cousin sister was walking in Manhattan one day, and a foreigner stopped and said, "You're Pooja Hegde's sister, right? I've seen your photos on her Instagram." And they've like recognized, and she FaceTimed me, and I spoke to the guy, and he knew my South Indian film names. He was saying the names by heart. So I feel like it's kind of our films are like breaking barriers even internationally, and they're loving our films and watching, and that's something that's so gratifying.